better, got plenty ways. I keep getting better, got plenty ways. 100%, I got plenty ways.
Blood on my face, I got blood on my hand, I got blood on the floor, I got blood on my face. I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out, I'm about to take someone out before they take me out.
The pride of Auckland, New Zealand. Here is Daniel Preston Hooker, one of the more popular fighters on this roster, top to bottom, and it's easy to see why. He's a fighter's fighter, as tough a fighter pound for pound in terms of the durability and willingness to take punishment as we have on this roster. As far as his skill set is concerned, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, layered striker. But for me, I will always come back to the fight night intensity, the toughness, the focus, the ability to fight through pain and adversity. I cannot relate to this man's toughness, and you gotta think that he might have to lean on that tonight in what is a very difficult stylistic matchup. He is on the short list of the greatest featherweights of all time, but Max Holloway has goals beyond that. DC, you know he trains at 185, 190 pounds. Going to be very interesting to see how far Max Holloway can take this here.
He's one of the best fighters, as you said. He's one of the best featherweights of all time, and it's because of his preparation and his attention to detail. When he made his UFC debut, he had hiccups, but he went back to the lab and he fixed those things, and it showed in a massive 13-fight win streak that had him winning the featherweight championship and defending it on multiple occasions. Max Holloway is truly one of the best fighters in the entire organization.
And what he did in that two-fight series with Jose Aldo is something that history is going to look back upon very fondly. Max blessed Holloway back in another big spot. Max Holloway, we are set for a main event of the evening. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! Third round in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world, Max Bless Holloway.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, New Zealand's Dan Hooker back under the lights tonight. It's amazing to look at the career trajectory for this man when he made his UFC debut back in 2014, vaulting into lightweight contention in 2020. And if he wants to get back into that top five, tonight is one he's got to have. He believes his length is going to be a factor. He believes his striking game is going to be a factor. And now we'll see if his opponent can do anything about it. Unable to land with that punch. Oh, he blasted the kick to the midsection right there. Got it right below that elbow guard. And on the other side, if you're the boxer, maybe you need to lower that guard a little bit more.
Well, you're at kicking range and not boxing range. So as he's landing damage, the boxer can't reach him with the punches. It's beautiful. And it shows how hard they worked in building this game plan and this approach that has allowed for them to jump out in front. Nice straight punch.
Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Oh, misses with the jab. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Inside leg kick is there by Max Blessed Holloway. Straight right, he misses. Man, Holloway at his relentless best. No breathing room for the opponent as he continues to press forward here. All right, so another ringing jab right there, snapping his head back like a Pez dispenser. You can tell. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. Oh, my goodness.
Under a minute now to go in round one. Clean with that off.
Oh, in a ton of trouble right now. Oh, he's still hurt. Look at that. He can't even stand.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut is opened up.
Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown already. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Thankfully for him, he will live to see another round. You saw him get knocked down near the end of the round. If there were 10 more seconds, that likely would have been the end of his night.
He just got caught. Need this round to be sharp.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Blocks the strike and then counters with a beautifully placed hook. Nice job by Hooker. High kick landed for him there. Well, his leg is clearly compromised here early, starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain, it tells you how hard or how much effect the strikes have taken on them. Right now, we are seeing him limping because he's been kicked so much.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. A swing and a miss by Hooker. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on.
Maybe the seminal blow we see.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs. Oh, nice high kick.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Didn't see that one coming. Gets tagged with a nice combination to the head.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two.
Oh, that's big. Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Hooker's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Hooker.
Oh, nice. Getting him out here.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. And there you go, again, half guard.
Hooker's back in full mount. Final seconds here of round 2.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
10 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he lands another strike to the body here, really starting to connect on a lot of strikes to the midsection here in the latter stages of this fight.
Nice body shot.
And lands the left there. Well, you can just see he is oozing with confidence, and not overconfidence, but a big knockdown in round 1, likely the source of that.
He has to evade Stan's face.
And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 12 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Daniel the Hangman Hooker.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the room. is, folks, a true renaissance man, the future UFC Hall of Famer, Daniel Cormier. So, father of two, high school wrestling coach, two-division UFC champion. But what enough to just be in the game, now you're commentating your own walkout.
It's magic. It's magic, John. I am now add magician to my list of accomplishments as I walk to the octagon, at the same time calling the walk to the octagon. And I must say, of all the octagon walks, this has to be the best one that I've seen. Look how good looking. Touch his shirt into his pants, touch his pants into his socks. What a fashion statement Daniel Cormier makes as he walks to the octagon.
And people who really know you know how much humility there is underneath those 235 plus pounds. But what you have accomplished in mixed martial arts is not going to be duplicated by a lot of individuals. The boxing, catching up to the wrestling. Shout out to Rosendo Sanchez and Javier Mendez, Bob Cook, everybody else. You have really become one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and you put that status on the line yet again here tonight.
Thank you, John. You're so sweet.
All right, so here we go, another huge fight, and let us focus on this outstanding striker. A lot of people felt like he could have gone the professional boxing realm. Your thoughts on him coming in here tonight?
Yeah, very few boxers of this caliber have this amount of success inside the octagon. Because the reality is this: he fights in a boxing stance. His legs are pretty wide. He does a good job of rolling his shoulders, but he also is able to stay upright. It's very rare that a guy possesses this skill set and can defend the takedown. He's a tremendous boxer. He's developed good takedown defense. When he's at his best, he is standing with his feet apart, popping the jab, and using everything behind that jab.
You are absolutely right, and he has found that striking flow state pretty early throughout his UFC career. Game has slowed down for him a little bit defensively, seeing things well. We'll see how he handles this matchup tonight. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside GMS Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. Hard tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight champion, the former UFC heavyweight champion of the world, and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Daniel D.C. Cormier. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Well, there is nothing quite like calling fights here in Rio de Janeiro. I'd imagine for the athletes, nothing quite like making that walk. Here we are back in Brazil once again, DC.
For the Brazilian athletes to see their colors being flown, to see the crowd going crazy every time. There were nights where Brazilian fighters could not lose. They have won 10 fights at times in this arena because they take so much energy from the crowd.
Well, don't want to read too much into this singular moment, but a nice job by the boxer to defend the first takedown attempt by the wrestler.
Well, the wrestler told everyone that would listen that this was going to be easy. He was going to be able to put him down and put him down at will. The boxer was able to defend. Let's see now how the wrestler pivots and see if he can build a game plan that still allows for him to get a win.
Cormier's in half guard now.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. This is where he wants to be.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Big power shot there.
Over and over. Same story. Punch after punch to the head.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, we've already got too many of those entries. On that punch right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Got the single collar tie.
Oh, big elbow.
Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Takedown defense is there. And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh, and there's that hook. This time, no good.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Another shot here. Oh, a huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Hook is there again. Oh!
Hurt him again.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And there he goes, lands another combination.
Cannot take too many of those.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Round two straight ahead.
Listen, you got wrong. Okay, it happens. It happened before, it happened again.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head. Oh, heavy shots continue to rain down. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would. Gotta be careful there.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Cormier. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
That rear naked choke looks very tight. He's got the choke arm under the neck, and he's got his hands locked behind the head. It'll be very difficult for his opponent to survive this.
Oh, I thought he was going to go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Jackson's in half guard, making all these shots count.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
All right, has the guard closed here. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got. Hurt so bad. You gotta find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood. Oh! And back to his feet.
Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. There it is again. Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Big left hand lands upstairs. gorgeous shot there to end the fight, really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 20 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Well, his boxing has been on point throughout his UFC career, and gotta figure there's gonna be plenty more where that came from here in this matchup.
You know, this guy is such a great boxer, John, that if he decided to chase down the Olympic gold medal, you would think that he would have that opportunity. His ability to go out there and set traps, his footwork, his movement is next level. It is not something we have seen before. I would have expected to see this man in Beijing, Athens, somewhere trying to represent the country, but instead, he does his work inside the UFC's octagon, and he is special, and he is so fun for him.
Heady praise from a two-time United States Olympian, Daniel Cormier. First order of business, though, tonight, winning this mixed martial arts contest. Middleweight champion Anderson the Spider Silva is set to make the walk here tonight. This is a man still getting it done in his mid-40s, DC. Proved in the Israel Adesanya fight that he could still hang in there over a hard 15 minutes with the best guys.
Anderson Silva is still able to compete even though he's up there in age a little bit, and that's because of his commitment to the sport of mixed martial arts. He loves competing. He loves the spotlight. Everything that you need to drive you to be able to stay active and stay relevant in this sport, Anderson Silva possesses. Every time he steps foot in the octagon, we get a chance to witness one of the greatest fighters of all time.
And when DC needed an opponent for UFC 200 on about 24 hours notice, the greatest of all time was your Huckleberry. Not too bad. Silva steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the ex-murderer, Wanderlei Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC middleweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Anderson, the Spider Silva!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. So here he is, the Muay Thai stylist, ex-gym product, Anderson Silva. We'll see how he approaches the early going. Oh, this could be it.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Back to the jab now, no good.
Lands a quick jab. It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight and the pace at which we are going to fight.
Well, this kickboxer is a layered striker, and look at that. He is out to prove it early. A beautiful body kick, and on the other side, the boxer has that sort of Petr Yan high guard. Yep. Paid for it there in the midsection.
He's got to bring those elbows down if he wants to defend that kick. But this is the investment, going to the body. These body kicks may not seem like they're going to pay dividends now, but they will as the fight goes on.
Nice punch there by Wanderlei Silva.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Oh, high kick. Body shot.
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Huge shot there. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Just going
down. Look at him chopping the wood. Chopping the wood with those leg kicks.
Just out of range.
What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish. Oh, nice right hand. This is such a crazy fight.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he's got to deal with everything that he just bring at him. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Place shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Gets to the single collar top.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Silva's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Nice straight right lands.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Oh, head kick attempt. Head movement prevents it from landing. Badly now.
Oh, landed some big shots too.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find the punch.
All right, single collar tie now. Big elbow there for this. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 2. Perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect. Oh!
Just out of range with that left hook. Oh! Huge right hand! So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Oh, yes, now we're going.
Oh!
That was a hard body kick. You know, the kicks do hurt, right?
Man has his chin been tested early. Oh, with authority, the body.
Oh, my goodness.
Connection there.
He landed it perfectly. Perfect placement. Perfect position. What a huge blow in a big moment in this fight.
Well, we've seen a lot of...
Serve him up. Go get him.
Like that. Like that.
Well, ground and pound 101, and now you start to see some swelling appear. Seconds winding down in round 2. And the horn sounds on round 2. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Silva's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over. But the night will go on. The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC... Oh! Back to the feet.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Big shots landed by him now.
In the half guard. Now he's going full mount. Oh, he got to his spot.
All right, into full guard here.
Look for a pass immediately in the half guard. Keep advancing the position.
Ground and pound strike there now. Silva gets up. He is back on the feet here. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Nice kick to the body.
Another big body kick lands.
Silva gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Back and forth we go. Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round. Well, a lot of debilitating leg kicks tonight, and that left thigh now starting to show signs of bruising. Silva gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Oh! That's gonna do it! Oh, my God! Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming, so back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 47 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Well, he is still considered by some to be the greatest to ever do it, and Anderson Silva certainly did it tonight. What a performance for the future Hall of Famer. He let his myriad skills take over and made it look relatively easy at times. Big W for the Spider under the lights.
I know I'm a rhymers.
Get a dose of dirty cold to go, been cold since cold flow. Got a wire to enlarge and I set a fire down below. Hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go. I already know how to go slow. You want a warm mode, you open and close, you know holes, no go. This whole world's a shit mode.
Right here is the former undisputed UFC welterweight champion and still one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, the Nigerian Nightmare Kamaru Usman. What do you think his approach is going to be here tonight? Because we love the jab, the striking has evolved, but we all know what his bread and butter is.
Well, his bread and butter is his wrestling. I think the only thing I can point to is that he lost the first fight of his career. Then he went on that tremendous run to become the welterweight champion and widely regarded the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. That was his bounce back. Tonight he has to do that again. He's got to go back to that mindset that allowed for him as a young fighter to tie George St. Pierre's record for most wins in the welterweight division. That starts tonight. And ultimately, he's hoping that leads to another reign atop the welterweight division.
And there have been rumblings about some injuries, maybe a knee, his hand. He says he's healthy. We'll see how it goes for Kamaru Usman getting back on the proving ground here tonight. With his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, for years, the UFC's welterweight division has been among the promotion's strongest, and that is certainly the case here as we get our look at the undisputed UFC welterweight champion as he gets ready to defend the title.
The welterweight champion of the world. He's a star. The guy is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he carries himself in that manner. You can watch this guy from his approach to the media, to his appearances. He does everything right. He's a champ for a reason. It all boils down to who he is and how he approaches everything from the media to the fight camp.
And as commentators, we like heat, we like friction. We definitely have some of that on our welterweight championship matchup here tonight. Islam Makhachev steps inside the octagon. He looks ready to go. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, Islam Makhachev.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the fight capital of the world with respect to anywhere else you want to go. If I'm a fighter, if I'm an athlete in combat sports, this is where I want to go.
You want to fight in Vegas, and now this beautiful, great timing on that double leg. He passes the half. Big ground and pound.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control.
Getting him out here.
All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Usman's in half guard. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Usman's back in side control.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Great ground and pound by this man.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Usman's back in full mount.
Now he's got a good body position. Yup. He's got to be careful here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Usman. Another ground and pound strike lands.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong, and you are seeing all that happen in the octagon right now. He is on point.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Less than a minute now to go in round one. And now he's got the back. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Oh, how about that reversal by him there? Makhachev's got the full mount.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again.
All right, round two.
Nice punch to the head.
Unable to connect this. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. Big right hook coming, it's blocked. A lot of power on display from Kamaru Usman as he lands yet again there.
Kamaru Usman showed in the Colby Covington fight, not only is he the best welterweight in the world, he may just be the toughest welterweight in the world because he went through the fire in order to retain that title. Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
Oh, nice judo toss for him.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. Might be able to hook onto an arm here.
Arms in deep. Oh, wow, oh!
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
I mean, the calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an arm bar.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Usman's back in full guard now.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. Oh, good ground and pound here. Another ground and pound strike lands. Makhachev getting absolutely worked from the top here on the wrong end of nearly all of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, big shots from the tongue. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop! All right, take a seat. Awesome. I love what you're doing out there. That striking is on point, okay? We knew this is where we were going to be, so let's get out there, let's stay sharp.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. 2 men, stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Oh, postures up and delivers a big ground and pound strike to the head. Nicely done there by Usman.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Usman's back to the side control now. Nicely done. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over. Jonathan, he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
Great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Fighter trying to pass here. Ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Islam Makhachev. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Usman's in half guard. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Usman's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our fourth round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you gotta change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight, so you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes. Massive shot from the top.
All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move the half. He's got that arm triangle. Watch him pass to the opposite side. It looks real tight. He'll drop his weight to try to finish his technique. Oh, wow.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Oh, he puts his knee on belly.
Takes his back now. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities.
Usman's in half guard now.
Oh, right into mount. He's got to be careful here.
Oh, and there it is. Was only a matter of time. That ground strike has cut him open. Just over 2 minutes now to go. Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the camera. Well, he's got his back now.
In the half guard.
Usman's able to transition back to side control now. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Usman's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Fight back.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Now he's going full mount. Nice transition.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you. You can attack guillotine.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you? What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he's got to work very badly.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but... Oh, how good was that judo toss? Usman's caught above the eye. Oh, a huge block there. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Immediately gets the underhook. Takedown defense holds up.
Oh, big elbow.
Well-disguised hip toss there to get his opponent down. Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie down. Oh, high kick lands flush. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch there. Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been...
You go here. How about the speed with which he is able to just toss his opponent to the mat?
The moment they came close, he knows, I got a fire in my hips, load you up and throw you. That's exactly what he did.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Oh, slick reversal right there.
All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Inside before you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, he's got his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Islam Makhachev. All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, and it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Good work from the top here by Islam Makhachev. Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Ooh, nice adjustment by the offensive fighter.
He jumps to the opposite side, and now he's got him in the arm triangle. And the submission is very tight as it started to slip. He went right back to the dominant position.
And there is the final form. What a 25-minute affair tonight. We're going to the scorecards. Official
Ladies and
decision
gentlemen,
now in.
after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be ready, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do in order to earn this victory. Congratulations to the Nigerian Nightmare and his entire team.
And, of course, most of his UFC fights have been of the championship variety, and this sets him up for a huge opportunity later this year. Congrats to a good man right there, Kamaru Usman.
Covered my chin, even then I would leave rap going with the wind. I'm not a Muslim, so why would I lie, pretend? I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend, I am the truth, I am the God, I am the Zen. There is no way around it, I just make amends. These flows are coated golden. If you the shit, then I must be the cold and exploding. What the commode is, real soon they're gonna have. Eisenhower's, deceased presidents in the wall in my residence as I increase stepping on ball.
Well, they're all chasing the great Demetrius Johnson, but this man believes when all is said and done, he might go down as the greatest flyweight champion of all time. Tonight, a chance to join that elite class and realize his first UFC win.
Yeah, he's trying to become the champion of the division and has had some really good champions from Demetrius Johnson to Davison Figueiredo to Brandon Moreno. The list of fantastic champions at flyweight is not very long, but he feels that he can stay at the top of all those guys by the time his career is done. But it all starts tonight. You got to win in your first opportunity.
And he did tell us this week he felt like the champion at times was ducking him, but the win streak became so long that there was no denying this kind of shot. Now we see what he can do. 2023 Fighter of the Year and the undisputed UFC flyweight champion, Alexandre Pantoja. Pro debut at 17 years of age in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Finally breaks through to win the undisputed UFC title at 33 years of age. He is as watchable and as well-rounded as any fighter in the sport. And in advance of his first title defense at our fighter meeting, he said, now the focus is getting my pound-for-pound due. I know I'm the best flyweight in the world. I'm out to prove that again tonight. But I want to show the masses that I can be the pound-for-pound king, and he might just be that guy. So much UFC history is played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions. We go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson! And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannibal Pantoja! The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about T-Mobile Arena, home to some of the biggest UFC events ever. UFC 200, Conor McGregor versus Khabib Nurmagomedov. This place has been the home of some of the biggest UFC fights in history. Tonight, you get to take the same walk to that octagon to try to make your mark on the sport. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active. Great timing there. Beat the hips and got the takedown.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Pantoja. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Side control now.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just gotta move. Getting them out here. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique. Great job getting that punch.
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish on because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
He's going to guillotine.
Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not a great one. Might as well tell your opponent you're shooting, huh?
Yeah, he's your best friend. Tell him that you're going to take him to his back and watch him defend and then beat you up in the fight stand. Solid punch lands. Oh, nice takedown defense.
Oh, and now he slams him to the ground.
A beautiful single leg takedown, lifted him in the air, and put him down. Big shot to the body.
20 seconds left. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Horn sound for the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
Well, he had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, nice hook.
There's another one.
Head kick attempt. It's blocked.
Oh, it's not going to guillotine.
Oh, bails on the submission now. Pantojas has got full mount now. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Ooh, looks like another submission attempt now. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Johnson. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight. Sliding back out.
All right, so a grueling battle on the ground and no surprise. How's his opponent still standing?
I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round two. Under 2 minutes now to go in round two. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight. Another clinch position. Look for a level change as he tries to secure a takedown.
Johnson gets the single leg takedown. Well played. Under a minute to go. He's having his way with him here. Pantojas in half guard.
There it is. Now he's on him out.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and take the finish. Oh, now he's in trouble.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this third round of this championship fight. Shows him the left and then follows it up with a right. Nice 1-2 punch there by Pantoja. Checks the leg kick. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight.
Holy smokes!
All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping him through. Great move. We love the big move. They're very excited. How in the world did he escape that submission?
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense has done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Pantoja's in half guard.
That was a slick transition.
All right, side control now. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transit. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Pantoja's really pressing now. He's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most... Oh, he's got a choke.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Oh, great submission defense.
Great defense by this fighter.
Johnson's in half guard. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Johnson. Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Final seconds of round 3. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Johnson. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds.
Relaxa, respira. Look, you're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight, and you should calm down.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4. Fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be hard. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Just misses there with the left. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got out. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he gets cut on.
Now Johnson working on a choke. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
Oh, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Oh, the ground and pound is there.
Great defense by the defensive fighters. Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side.
Oh, he's touched guillotine. It's tight.
How did he get out again?
I have no idea how this guy has not tapped in.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go.
Baixa, respira. Oh, tá muito bom esse round, okay? You did really well the last round. Let's get this last round in now, okay? You just gotta be patient.
All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. Your good friend Mark Coleman, the godfather of the ground and pound, would be proud.
He'd be very proud. He'd be very proud with the way that he showed his ability to use his ground and pound. He didn't waste any action. He did everything he needed to do. He was able to posture. He was able to control wrist. He did everything perfectly in his approach in that ground and pound sequence.
Fifth and final round. Oh, a nice straight there by Johnson. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he will try to chase down that kick. Oh my goodness, what a right hand. That's double change. Beautiful submission attempt here.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Side control now, and certainly out. Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ. He's postured, landing huge ground and pound. The guy has to move or the fight's going to get finished.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Back mount now. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Johnson.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though. Oh, he's going to triangle again.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission D. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Oh, good defense, yes.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it showed. It was a very evenly matched fight.
Nice work here in the clinch by Pantoja. Well, what a title fight it was, what a showcase it was for this division, but at the end of the day, the champion just did a little bit more, and you got to think he gets the nod, right?
I believe it was the championship experience that allowed him to push through in those spots that he needed to in order to keep his championship. I agree with you, J.A. I think he keeps his belt.
All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja.
And still UFC flyweight champion. And people are always denigrating the flyweights, right? Always banging on the flyweights. How about this champion?
I mean, when you have a champion like this,